Darling, how did y'all let me forget today was Black Mirror Day? Oh my goodness, thank you. I need a distraction. I need a distraction because I'm sitting here scrolling. And remember how I said at this point they're just flat out lying and like rewriting history? Like the administration is putting his name on things that he didn't do, renaming things for him, taking credit for things that prior administrations did, just rewriting the history of it because who's going to check? All right. And that has already trickled down to two teethers coming into people's comments to say that the stenchy one took care of Rosa Parks in her old age because none of the blacks stepped up to take care of her. And I'm like, okay, so it's a very special brand of Ray Ray when you can be Ray Ray while also trying to take credit for something good. Like how these people do both at the same time never ceases to amaze me. First of all, that wasn't the stench. The stench was the one calling for the heads of the, what was it, the Central Park Five? Those innocent guys that got released. He was calling for their heads. That's what he was doing. It was the owner and creator of Little Steezers who was helping out Rosa Parks. And no, it wasn't because none of the blacks wanted to step up. It's because the blacks were still disenfranchised at that time because of, right, the things and the people we're not allowed to talk about because it hurts their feelings if we remember what their grandparents did. So here we are. Yeah, I'm going to go lose myself in Black Mirror for a little bit. But speaking of Netflix really quick, okay, so y'all know, like I said, Loving the Spectrum, I was talking about it yesterday. I love watching it because as a late in life NeuroFeisty who was high masking, went undiagnosed, when I watch these people date, I am jealous because that I don't date anymore. I can't do it. And now I realized why. Well, not now, but over the last, as I've been unmasking, I've realized the problem is neurotypical dating makes no sense. And that's why it doesn't work for me. I know I present like this, but my mind works the way their minds work. So when they're talking to each other and they're very clearly saying, hey, this is what I want. This is what I don't want. This is what I'm about. This is what I'm not about. These are my hobbies, and being able to immediately say, okay, you know what? This isn't going to work out, within a date or two. They don't waste months playing games. It's not a manipulation game of, oh, I really want this. So let me tell you, I want that. I really just want to hook up. So let me tell you, I want a relationship. I really want a relationship. So let me tell you, I just want to hook. Like neurotypical date, it's ridiculous. It's nothing but gaslighting and manipulation and games where two people aren't being honest about what they actually want or who they actually are until it's too late. I can't tell you the amount of times that I've been able to identify something wasn't going to be a match very early on, and I will tell a guy respectfully, hey, yeah, I don't think this is. And some of them fight it, like, what do you mean? It's only been a couple of days. We're like, yeah, I can tell. Why do you want me to waste your time? And then there would be other ones that would go, well, thank you. Thank you for not just using me for vacations and dinners for 6 months and just telling me now. I'm like, yes, that's exactly it. Why waste your time, dude? So like, it's... But what I wanted to get to was the backlash that some people are having for Danny right now. They're blaming her for not prioritizing the fact that Adon, I don't want to say he lied to her. Like I said yesterday, Adon is an A, okay? He's not interested in physical intimacy. It's not his faith. He doesn't know it, but it's because he's an A, and that's fine. That's fine. But Danny, like we all know from the first time we've seen her, intimacy, PDA, all of that, very important to her. Very important to her, okay? And so the fact that they split up over that because it took him, a year to finally go, you know what? Yeah, I don't think I want to do this at all in terms of intimacy. And she's like, dude, I just spent a year waiting for you to be ready because you were open to it and now you're not. He's allowed to change his mind. But the fact that there are people online that are mad at her for not staying in something that was unfulfilling to her because she should prioritize his position over what she wants is, again, exactly what's wrong with neurotypical dating. And that's why they love steeple people. And that's why they love to use faith. See? You force someone to stay in an unhappy situation because the man's feelings are more important, okay? The fact that he's not interested, she should just stick it out. What she wants is less important than his convictions. And if she would stay, you know what would happen? She would be yet another disappointed steeple people wife, all right? With some dude who doesn't want to touch her. And her being unhappy and unsatisfied until the end of her days. That's their idea of happiness and commitment. And no, I'm not saying that everyone is miserable, but like that just goes to show that for them, that's where their priorities are. Especially when you're a woman, that's your job, right? Just saying. Just saying. I can't believe people actually were like, well, I can't believe she left him because she didn't want. She was not interested in never being touched. Like, what the Neurotypicals. Neurotypicals. Makes no sense. Okay, I'm going to watch Black Mirror. I need a break.